much. Thank you so much for attending my session. My name is Hussain Almarhoon. I'm the Public Sector Sales Manager, and today I'll be talking about shaping the next generation of healthcare IT. So during the start of my session, I had a research among the Kingdom Vision of 2030 and went through the Health Sector Transformation Program annual report of 2024. And really, I was amazed about the initiatives and goals that has been achieved for the past couple of years. And due to the fact I am working in the technology industry, I saw the effort that has been achieved in that, and there is a lot of goals that has been achieved and also maintained, and it wouldn't be doing it justice if I would mention all these and summarize it in one slide, but I think there are three main things that has happened that made this a successful approach. The first thing is expanding the hospital network, not only that the patients and citizens could get this healthcare services from physical location, but also you'll be able to do it through a virtual hospital. The other part is the centralization. With the unified health file to improve the service and quality provided to the patients and also across the kingdom, and also their safety. In addition to facilitating the data between the stakeholders of healthcare. And last but not least is the digitization, which now everybody has in his hand, a mobile, and the application of the healthcare provider is available, and also being enhanced via AI. Now, with these initiatives comes and goals, comes risks, and also comes challenges. The first thing that we need to check here is the initiatives that we would like to have in order for us to achieve these goals. One is to transform, is to make sure that we enhance our services to ease off the life of the service provider and also the patients getting the service. The other part is to grow. What we mean by this is to make sure that we reach to innovative ways to achieve the KPIs set by the healthcare program and then make it and exceed it. The other part here is to manage the risk, which we want to secure everything and add it as a compliant way. Now, for the constraint, I'm sure from your side there are many constraints to achieve these initiatives. The first one is budget. So we want to achieve more with less while maintaining the quality. And staffing, you want to address the skill gaps within your organization to make sure the transformation happen. And last but not least is the time. You want to accelerate the development and through the pressure that you are having from competitive and from time pressure as well. So what are the top points to consider to achieve the healthcare platform initiative? So we want to put in consideration, the first thing is the growing complex IT environment, the managing a stability and performance of your infrastructure, the budget constraints, maintaining the compliance across the diverse locations, attaining AI-enabled technologies and adhering to the risk associated with them, and then, of course, the workforce development. So, to illustrate this and to make sure that we have a view about what's going on beyond the applications, beyond the initiatives. So I'm sure that you have different initiatives from business perspective. We always think about the tip of the iceberg. But beneath this iceberg comes a lot of complexity that we need to address. Think about the AI now, for example, because we have initiative from hybrid cloud to AI as well. We need to unmask the complexity by addressing each layer from the top to the bottom. The first part is the cloud admin, where is he handling the performance, the location, the hardware, the resource optimization. The database admin, handling the patching and resources as well. The platform engineer, taking care of the Kubernetes cluster and also the continuous improvement and continuous development of the applications for healthcare. And then comes the data scientist. And I'm sure since we're talking about AI here, we want to address these people. So he will be collecting, cleaning, and analyzing, and validating the models used for AI. And last but not least, the AI engineer. He's the one that will deploy the models and optimize it, giving it to the end user here in this, let's say in our example, the doctors or the patients. So we made a research across the industry, and we found out that 74% of IT teams in the industry will utilize different data centers, whether it's on-prem, whether it's on different cloud or managed cloud. And 94% of them said they'll benefit from having a unified place to manage all of these workloads. So the answer, of course, is building a hybrid multi-cloud platform. You want something to operate as a single platform. You want to be able to move your applications, so whether they are clinical applications, business application, back and forth, and then you want to manage those data centers on those data in a single platform. So as we mentioned earlier in the slide, the health care challenges or the points that we did consider. So the first thing we need to address here is simplify the operations of your IT admins, empowering productivity by giving time to the IT admins to find something that they'll be able to benefit the hospitals or the ministry in this case. We want to consolidate the workloads that is working across the diverse environments. We want to have a linear scalability where I know when to add the resources as needed. And last but not least, which is important, is to maintain the business continuity and security of your data. So only Nutanix could do this through the hybrid multi-cloud, where we make it simple and cost-effective. So we talk about any workload, any application, from enterprise apps up to desktops. We can run anywhere, from data centers up to edge locations. So I'm sure you have a question, how you are doing it, Hussain. So first part, we modernize the infrastructure by decoupling the software and the hardware. What we mean by this is that we have a software-defined infrastructure that could run on any hardware, could run on any cloud, and you have the choice of running it on the cloud provider of your choice. The other part is the database modernization. What we mean by this is to modernize the database platform while giving you the lifecycle management of the database, from automating deploying the database, automating the copy data management, automating the protection of that database, and also automating the patching. And we cover all the mainstream databases from Oracle, SQL, up to MySQL, MongoDB, and Postgres as well. The other part is application modernization, which means in this case, instead of using only virtual machines while requesting the IT, let's say IT teams, you'll be able to utilize the Kubernetes that is embedded also through Nutanix. And this is where comes the AI. All of these layers are coupled with the Nutanix Enterprise AI, where you can run your models and then deploy your Gen AI apps and build your Gen AI applications. So where does Nutanix fit with the healthcare applications? So I would say anywhere, but to be more specific, through app delivery, point of care, core clinical applications, reporting and operational data, imaging and documents, and then integrations and extension. We cover you from security up to the backup layer of these clinical applications. So we have a rich and diverse partner ecosystem. We have different healthcare technology providers that we're working with as Nutanix. We have different system integrations with different hardware vendors and also different cloud providers. And I'm sure all of us here for AI, so we have a solution for clinical imaging that could help you power the AI requirement from simple one-click deployment of repository for the PACS up to providing resiliency to your data. So we have a vast PACS Alliance Partners program where we educate and enable our partners in this case. We have a platform validation program as well, where we work with different engineering teams from the healthcare providers to make sure we have a successful deployment of your healthcare applications. And then we offer support from both sides of these application providers And then we have a customer success where we as Nutanix for the past couple of years, we managed to achieve an average of 92% or 92+% of the Net Promoter Score. So how Nutanix could help you with your AI application? First of all, as we mentioned, we are a software-defined solution company where we have the full stack of AI deployment and management in healthcare. You can run your models directly on top of Nutanix without relying on different cloud providers, making it more secure and robust as well, so you don't have to expose your data to the cloud. Or also, if you want to use the cloud, you can utilize it as well. You have security visibility, so AI models and endpoints visibility with usage report. So let's say if you have a news that one of your AI models are being exposed, you can ask the AI engineer to check one of the AI models. Are you using this model or not? So he can directly pull the plug and stop using the AI. And then you have the monitoring and forecasting, and this is really important, especially if you are having a vast amount of people accessing this platform, to make sure that you know where is the bottleneck, and if there is a bottleneck, you want to know when to add resources to address any issues for the users. So Nutanix use cases in healthcare, we have from medical imaging up to the telemedicine and remote monitoring. So any platform, any application that you are running now on your existing platform can run on Nutanix with ease. Our commitment to healthcare sector, we have a dedicated healthcare and marketing teams. We have a dedicated healthcare solution engineering organization worldwide. We have a dedicated healthcare alliance team and program with specific support and escalation process specifically for the healthcare team. So that's it for me. I would like to thank you all for joining me for this session.